Hey, welcome back. Look at this number right here. This is the exact moment grocery shopping broke normal families like the Johnsons. A full cart at your local store used to run you about $150. That same cart today, closer to $320, and it keeps climbing every single month. Sarah Johnson clipped coupons, switched stores, and bought generic brands. It didn't matter. The bill just kept growing. So what is actually happening here? Because they keep blaming inflation like that explains everything. It doesn't. The real reasons are darker, more specific. And nobody wants to talk about them. Here are the 5 hidden forces that doubled your grocery bill. Secret number 1. The weather weapon. This one hits before the food even leaves the farm. Extreme weather events have quietly destroyed crop yields across the country. Droughts in California wiped out entire lettuce and tomato harvests. Floods in the Midwest drowned corn and soybean fields. Freezes in Florida killed citrus crops overnight. When the farm loses everything, the grocery store loses supply. When supply drops and demand stays the same, prices go up. Simple math. Brutal results. Sarah noticed her salad bag went from $2.99 to $5.49. She thought the store was ripping her off. The store wasn't. The farm was already empty. Secret number 2. The middleman explosion. Here's what nobody puts on the price tag. Between the farmer and your plate, there are now more middlemen than ever before. Distributors, logistics companies, packaging plants, regional warehouses, third-party delivery contractors. Every single one of them takes a cut. Fuel prices spiked. Truck driver shortages hit hard. Cold chain logistics costs doubled. And every added cost at every single step gets passed down the chain until it lands on you at the register. The farmer might be getting paid less than ever. The grocery store might be running on thin margins, but somewhere in the middle, billions of dollars are disappearing into a system nobody is watching. Secret number 3. The corporate Hunger Games. This one will make you angry. While families like the Johnsons were cutting back, major food corporations were posting record profits. Tyson Foods, Kraft Heinz, General Mills. Their earnings reports were glowing even as their customers struggled. How? They used inflation as cover. Prices went up because of real supply chain issues. But then they kept prices high long after those issues were resolved. Economists call it greedflation. Companies call it protecting margins. You call it robbing your wallet. They also quietly shrunk the products. Same box, same price, less food inside. Your cereal bag has 3 fewer ounces. Your orange juice carton holds less juice. Your chip bag is 80% air. They're charging you more for less and hoping you don't notice. Secret number 4. The algorithm price fix. This is the one that sounds like a conspiracy but is completely real. A company called RealPage built software that lets competing landlords share pricing data and automatically raise rents together. A nearly identical system now exists for grocery pricing. Major chains use dynamic pricing algorithms that monitor competitor prices in real time and adjust automatically. When one chain raises prices, the algorithm tells the others to match or beat it. Nobody has to make a phone call. Nobody breaks any obvious laws. The software does the coordination. The result, real competition between grocery chains barely exists anymore. The algorithm makes sure nobody undercuts anybody by too much. Sarah thought she was saving money by switching stores. Both stores were running the same software. Secret number 5. The consolidation trap. This is the quiet killer nobody talks about at the dinner table. 40 years ago, thousands of independent grocery chains competed for your business across the country. Today, just a handful of massive corporations control most of what you eat. Kroger, Walmart, Costco. Amazon through Whole Foods, a few giant players with enormous power over suppliers. When one giant tells a supplier to lower their price or lose the contract, the supplier has no choice. They cut corners. They use cheaper ingredients. They reduce quality. You pay the same price for a product that costs less to make and contains less of what you actually want. And when these same giants try to merge, like the Kroger and Albertsons deal, they get even bigger. Even more control. Even less reason to compete for your dollar. So let's bring it home for Sarah. Why is her grocery bill doubled? 1. Extreme weather destroyed the supply at the source. 2. A bloated middleman system bleeds money at every step. 3. Corporations used inflation as cover to protect and grow their profits. 4. Pricing algorithms killed real competition between chains. And 5. Consolidation handed control of your food supply to a tiny group of giants. This wasn't random. This wasn't just inflation. This was a system built to extract as much money from families like the Johnsons as possible. And right now that system is winning. Are you cutting back or finding ways to fight it? Tell me in the comments, and watch this next video. Because what's coming to grocery prices in 2027 is something most families are not prepared for.